Okay, so guys, quickly in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to trade derivatives on Bybit. Now, it is called derivative on Bybit, but on other platform like Binance, it is called futures trading. Now, be it futures trading or derivative, they are talking about the same thing, just different words, right? Now, you might want to ask, what is derivative trading? Derivative trading is simply speculating the movement of a coin, be it short or long. So I don't want to get you confused. So when I get into the video proper, you're going to understand exactly how to trade derivatives properly and profitably on Bybit. Okay, now that sounds good. Make sure you watch the video from the beginning to the end so you don't get to miss any part of it. Okay, let's get into the video proper. Let me show you how to do it. Let's go. Okay, so guys, here as you can see on my screen, this is the Bybit app. Okay, now I'm going to be using the mobile because I understand most of you guys use the mobile. Okay, so here on the mobile, we're going to be doing this particular derivative with this amount of fund that I have here. Okay, so what you need to do here for you to get to where the derivative is either you come down here and click on trade here. Okay, but before you do that, you need to understand that the funds you are going to be using for this future derivative trade has to be in your unified trading account. Okay, so let's go there. Let me quickly show you. So you're going to click on this asset here. So when you come to this asset here, you can see that presently the 27 USDT I have is in my unified trading account here. Okay, but if yours is not in your unified trading asset account, make sure you transfer it from this funding to this unified trading account. Okay, so for how to do that is this: you're going to click on this transfer button here. Now you click on this transfer button here. Let's assume you have the USDT somewhere here. Okay, make sure the funding is at the top, then the unified trading is at the down. Then you're going to put in the amount of USDT that you want to transfer. Okay, when you put in the USDT here, then you're just going to come down here and click on confirm. When you do that, automatically the fund is going to come to your unified trading account here. Okay, so if you have the fund in your unified trading account and it is USDT, then you are good and set to go. Okay, now the next thing you're going to be doing is for you to come down here where it says trade. You can see this trade button here. You click on this trade button. Now when you click on this trade button, it's going to bring you to this interface. When you bring you to the interface, please make sure you check up here and the stuff is on features here. Okay, you see spot, features, option, margin and export, but make sure it's on features. Okay, so if it's on features here, this is how your interface is going to look like. Now if you check up here, you're going to see that we have charts and we have trade. Okay, before you start trading the futures, I believe you should look at a particular coin, okay, that you believe is going to either sell or is going to buy. Okay, now for you to do that, you need to go to chart here. Click on chart here. When you click on chart here, it's going to bring you to this interface, right? So if you check here, you can see presently this chart is on Doge USDT. But in your own case, you might not want to trade Doge USDT. Probably there's a particular token that or a coin that you want to trade. You're going to click on this Doge USDT. Okay, then you can see there are different thousands of different coin here. Okay, so anyone that you want to trade, you're just going to choose on that one and you click on it. Okay, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to leave it on the Doge USDT that I have here. Okay, this is the one I'm going to be trading, and if you can see, I've actually marked out, done my analysis, and I've marked out this trade already. But in your own case, if you just want to get started, let me quickly remove those trend line and the horizontal line here. Okay, so you're going to see the different time here, the different time frames here. You can see 15, 1 hour, 4 hour, and all that here. Okay, and also if you want to use trend line or horizontal line, you see this pencil button here. Just click on it. When you click on it, it's going to bring you these different buttons here. Okay, so if you want to use trend line, you just click on this trend line. Okay, then you're going to paste it somewhere here. Okay, paste it somewhere here, right? You can use your trend line this way. Let me make it bigger. Okay, so you can see this is the trend line here. We make it bigger again, right? So you can see you can put your trend line here. Okay, if you want to do your horizontal line, you can just come here. You can choose this one. You can put your horizontal line here, right? Let me also make it bigger, right? You can put your horizontal line here. So whichever one you want to use, you just go ahead and choose it and use different trend or analysis stuff that we have here. Okay, so this is how you do your analysis. But for me personally, I must be sincere with you, I like doing my analysis on the desktop. Okay, the next thing you're going to be doing is, after you must have done your analysis, is to go up here and click on trade. Right now, when you click on trade here, this is where you're going to be taking your trade. Okay guys, so if you check up here, we have something that is called margin. Right now, we have margin and we have cross margin and we have isolated margin. Now I'm going to be explaining the difference of these two margin to you now. Okay, so for the isolated margin, you can see mine is already on the isolated margin, and the isolated margin means that if I'm taking a trade, let's assume I have, okay, presently I have like 27 USDT in my account here. If I'm taking a trade with just 5 USDT, okay, and I put my stop loss that, okay, if this trade should go against me and I lose just 5 USDT, I want this trade to be closed. Okay, now if it's on isolated margin, that is exactly what is going to happen. Peradventure, the trade begins to go against me and I lost $5, 5 USDT, the trade is going to close. But if it's on cross margin, even when I tell the trade or the system that when I lose 5 USDT, take me off the trade, it will continue to go deep into the remaining 17 USDT that I have left, because the cross margin does not really give utmost authority, utmost respect to your stop loss. Okay, so please be warned, if you're going to be doing this stuff, make sure it's always on isolated margin. Okay, then the second one we're going to be looking at is this leverage. Okay, you can see leverage here. So this leverage means it's just like a bank giving you access to more money, like loan. Okay, that is what leverage actually means. Okay, so let's assume I want to take a trade of 5 USDT. So Bybit is now saying, instead of you taking just a trade of 5 USDT, we're going to be giving you the opportunity to take times 10 of your 5 USDT. So times 10 of that 5 USDT is going to be 50 USDT, right? So I'm dropping just 5 USDT, but they are going to be giving me the opportunity to take a trade that is worth 50 USDT. So that is the meaning of leverage. Okay, so you can see even here you have the opportunity of taking this leverage up to 75. Okay, so it means that if I want to take a trade of 5 USDT, I can take a trade of 5 USDT times, you times that 5 USDT times 75. But you know what? It comes with a whole lot of risk. Okay, your liquidation will be very, very fast if you take a lot of leverage in taking that trade. Okay, so let's say you want to take 15, let's say you want to take 15 leverage. Now, if you take, let's say you're taking the trade with 5 USDT and you are taking 15 leverage, that is going to be 75 USDT, right? So it means that you're going to be taking the trade with 75 leverage, right? 15 leverage, but it's going to be like 75 USDT you are using to take the trade. So let me go to the chart proper now and show you how that actually works. Okay, so let me put it on 15 leverage. Let me show you guys something. Okay, so you can see it's on 15 leverage. Then you're going to click OK, right? So you can see it has changed from 10 to 15 USD leverage here. Okay. So I'm going to show you how that actually works in a minute. Now let's look at the next thing. You're going to click on this trade here. You can see we have limits and we also have market. Okay, these are the two major ones people actually use. You will see every other one like this conditional, close limit, chase and others, and chase limits and all that, but the two major ones that people use is the limit and the market. Now I'm going to be explaining that to you. If you put it on limits, if you put it on limit, it means that you are telling the system not to take the trade for you automatically. The system is going to wait until the market gets to a particular point where you want to get into the market, then it will trigger the trade. Okay, that is limit. You are giving, it's a conditional trade. You are telling the system that it's only when this market gets to, only when price get to this particular point that my trade should be triggered. But the other one, which is the most popular when you are trading derivatives futures, is to use markets, which I use basically, and I'm going to be using that on this trade. Okay, this market means that you are telling the system to take your trade, to trigger your trade automatically. Okay, so that is what I'm going to be using here. That is the meaning of markets. Okay, then here, you know, I told you about the leverage, which I told you we're going to be using 5 USDT as a case study just to show you guys how this thing works. So we're going to put in 75 here, right? You see, we'll put in 75 here. Now, if you come down to costs, you can see the cost here. It's going to cost us just 5 USDT. Okay, it's going to cost us just 5 USDT, but Bybit is giving us the opportunity to trade with 75 USDT. Remember, there's a condition attached to it. The higher your leverage, the quicker it is for your trade to be liquidated if the trade happens to go against you. But if the trade begins to go in your favor, the more profit you're going to be making. Okay, so the leverage means that it will be easier for you to make more profit if the trade goes in your favor, and also it will be easier and quicker for you to get liquidated if the trade begins to go against you. That is just basically the meaning of leverage. Okay, so you can see here we are putting down 5 USDT to trade with 75 USDT. I hope you understood that. So guys, in this particular point now, I want to appreciate you for watching up to this moment. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please remember to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. And also guys, please don't forget to like this video so that others will get to see it. Okay, so after we must have done that, the next thing we're going to do now is that we're going to be based on our analysis here. Okay, we are buying. Okay, you can see it based on our analysis, because you can see the price has been bouncing on this trend line right from here. It's been bouncing on this trend line. I here I believe it's going to be bouncing up from this trend line again. Okay, so we're going to be buying. Okay, so here we're going to buy. Now before you buy, if you want, you're going to put in your stop loss and your take profit. Okay, in most cases, some people put it before they take the trade. But for me, I like to take my trade before I put my stop loss and my resistance. Okay, so here I'm going to click on buy. Okay, so it's going to show you the analysis of the trade. Remember, like I rightly told you, you can see here, this is the order cost. This is how much it's going to cost us to take this trade. Okay, right? And this is how many Dodge order quantity we are taking, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and click on confirm. Okay, so now we've taken the trade. We've taken the trade, and if you check down here, you can see this is the trade that we have taken here. This is the trade here. Okay, this is the trade here. So the next thing I will expect you to do now is to put in your stop loss and your resistance, okay, and your take profit. Okay, so here we're going to come up here. Let me click here and look for my stop loss. So I'm going to put my stop loss down here. Okay, let me quickly put in my stop loss down here. So I'm going to come down here and say, let my stop loss be on 39078. Okay, after you must have checked, this is where my stop loss is going to be. Now make sure your stop loss, you don't just put a blind stop loss. Okay, you must have looked for the next point where you believe if price gets to this place, it should be able to reverse. Then you're going to take your stop loss. You should do your calculation properly, not just take your stop loss. Okay, so I'm going to be using 39078 as my stop loss. Okay, so let me go back to the trade. Then I'm going to come down here. I'm going to click on set TP and SLA. Okay, let me quickly look at the stop loss stuff again. So I say I'm going to 39. What is that again? Okay, it's 39316. Okay, 39316. So we're going to put it here. 39316, 0.39316. Okay, so you can see this is our stop loss. Remember, we took the trade with 5 USDT, but you see, based on where we put our stop loss, we're not going to be losing even up to 5 USDT if the trade should go against us. Okay, in this particular point, if the trade should go against me to that point where I put in my stop loss, I'm going to be losing just 2.3 USDT. Okay, so you can see that is how your stop loss also is going to determine how much you're going to be losing in that trade if that trade should go against you. I hope you understood that, right? So this is my stop loss, my take profit. I always like to leave my take profit open pending when I feel okay, I want to put my take profit. Okay, but notwithstanding, let's quickly look at the take profit also. Let's look at the take profit, then we're going to look at where we're going to put in our take profit. So let's say our take profit is going to be at this recent high here. Okay, so I'm going to say my take profit is going to be at this recent high, which is 42877. Okay, so let's go back there, 42877. So here I'm going to put in my take profit, 42877. Okay, so you can see if the trade should go in my favor, I'm going to be making $4 from this particular trade. Okay, they're going to click on confirm, right? So you can see the trade is going on here. Now, as the trade is going on here, if you get to a particular point that you feel, okay, fine, I just want to take half of my profits, okay, or I just want to close the whole trade, you're going to come down here and click on close buy. Okay, so if you want to close 100% of the trade, you're going to see is on 100%, you're going to close it. If the trade probably is in profit for you already. Okay, now if you want to close 75%, you're going to click on this 75%. If you want to close 50%, you're going to click on this 50%, and the other 50% is going to continue running. Okay, so that is how to close your trade. Okay, so that is the major stuff that you need to know about how this thing actually works. All those ones you see blinking here is the order flow. Okay, that is how people are buying and people are selling in this particular trade. Okay, so guys, that is all I'm going to be showing you. And if you want to see how your trade is going here, you just click on this button here. Yeah, so you can see this trade presently is on 0.03% in profit. I'm already in profit on this particular trade. Okay, so guys, I want to believe you got value from this particular video. This is how simple and easy it is for you to trade derivatives, or if you want to call it futures, on Bybit. Okay, so guys, remember to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you've not done that for now. All right guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Do take care of yourself, and bye bye for now.